Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Joey again. You're watching VegasDtech. Got another Lake Mead water report for you. And today, guys, it's been a crazy week. So much going on. I don't even know where to start. First and foremost, man, I don't have Maria out here with me today. I had to just the past couple of days. She learned that one of her sisters had just passed away in the Philippines. Her sister Arlene, who was 60. Just died of cancer, breast cancer, and I had to get her on a plane. We had to coordinate and get her other 3 sisters together, so a total of 4, but 3 sisters together and get them back because she wanted to go and attend that funeral. And yeah, it was just a hectic little situation trying to arrange all those things. But yeah, she would love to be here, and normally I would go out to Lake Mead to do these reports, but today, guys, I just without her being there, and I know how much Maria loves coming out to Lake Mead when I do these reports and being with you guys. So I just decided to come out here at Cornerstone Park, which is not very far from where I live, probably about 3 miles. And other news, some fatalities over at the lake, people drowning, a lot to cover. So anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into the Lake Mead water report. I'm gonna go ahead and send up the bird, give you guys some aerial footage of what it looks like around here while we do the report. So let's go ahead and get into this Lake Mead water report for today. So at Lake Mead, guys, we are looking at a water level today of 1,056.35 feet. We have an inflow of 19,452 cubic feet per second of water flowing in, with an outflow of 14,777 flowing out. On the average for the past 14 days, we've been averaging 19,404 cubic feet. Is that a geese behind me? So anyways, guys, the outflow is 19,404 cubic feet per second of water flow averaging for the 14 days. And the average outflow is 14,089 for the past 14 days. So over this past Father's Day weekend, we had 2 reported drownings at Lake Mead. And then we've also had just recently a man and woman rented a pontoon boat out at the lake. And apparently the guy jumped in the water and never resurfaced. This is the report that the Wildlife and Game and Park Services got. The lady said that the man just simply jumped overboard into the water and never came back, never resurfaced. Now, how does that happen, guys, when you should be wearing a life vest? Life vests are freely handed out. I mean, they require them that you have them on. I mean, not everybody does that. I don't know if the situation was alcohol related, but I mean, why jump in the water without a life vest and be drunk at the same time? Not sure exactly what happened. I wasn't there, but this is just the report that the lady gave to the officials out there as to what happened. This is what the news said about it. Here's the clip.
Park rangers today continued searching the waters of Lake Mead, looking for a man who went overboard on Thursday. And this comes after 2 drownings on the lake last weekend. But still, visitors were out there today enjoying the nature, but with safety on their minds.
The National Park Service says a man and a woman rented a pontoon boat from Las Vegas Harbor at Lake Mead on Thursday, and it appears the man might have jumped off the boat and never resurfaced. The search now continues for that boater, who went missing just days after a tragic Father's Day weekend at Lake Mead when 2 people drowned.
Casualties with the water often happen, and that's very sad to hear that, 2 people went through a casualty, but it definitely happens, so you definitely got to stay safe out here.
To avoid such tragedies, Lake Mead has increased patrols out on the water during busy weekends and strict rules for safety. Boaters must have enough life jackets for everyone on board, and kids under 13 years old need to be wearing one at all times while they're on the water.
We got a hold of these life jackets just in areas that are open to the public where you can borrow them, and then they just expect you to bring it back, which is cool. You're spending time on the water, you definitely want to be safe wearing a life jacket. Even though you can swim really well, it's never a bad idea to have a life jacket.
They have racks with vests all over, and different sizes, so there's no reason for a person not to go in protected.
Despite those recent drownings and the continued search for the missing boater, it was a pretty typical summer Saturday at Lake Mead with plenty of visitors, but safety on the minds of many.
I know what I'm capable of and the people that's with me. We always watch out for one another, and before anyone go out, we make sure we have the proper protection on.
In their latest update tonight, the National Park Service says there have been no new developments in the case of that missing boater, and the search continues for him.
Yeah, so the report also shows that this weekend, over 4th of July holiday weekend, the Park Service's Wildlife and Game is going to be cracking down this weekend because, of already having 3 fatalities on the water, and with the 4th of July weekend coming, they're going to be cracking down really hard on people being, inebriated and drunk out on the water in boats. So if you guys are going to be out there on the boats, guys, be safe. Don't drink when you're out there. And for God's sake, man, wear a life vest. When you go out to the beaches out here, we have cages that are filled with life vests of varying sizes. And just grab one. All they ask that you do is you wear them for your safety. And then when you're done, just return them. Simple as that, guys. Hey, you know what? It's fun to be out on the water, but first and foremost, your safety is very, very important. But like I said, I have no idea as to what happened on that boat. The only person that knows anything about that is the lady that was on the boat with the gentleman. And she just said that he jumped in, never came back up. And, I got to tell you, when you're out there on that water, Lake Mead can look very calm and very peaceful, but until you're actually out on that lake, and you're in the water, who knows what the currents are like, who knows what the wave conditions are like, who knows if the guy jumped overboard and he just cracked his head in the side of the boat, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, if you have a safety vest on, you can be fished out, you can be pulled back in. So guys, be safe out there, use a vest, try to make sure you're not too drunk when you're out on the water, and look out because Wildlife and Game says they're going to be out there doing stops and cracking down on you guys if you guys are drinking. So guys, that's all the information that I have for you folks today. End of the month report for the Lake Mead water report. And regardless of all the crazy stuff that's going on, as such as life, the reports must go, the reports must flow. As a matter of fact, Maria just texted me just a couple minutes ago and says she just arrived in the Philippines. So we sent her off last night. Her flight left here to go to LA, and then from LA it was a direct shot to the Philippines. Boy, and it was not cheap, man. It was not cheap. But it's never a good thing to have to discuss finances when you have to immediately go to a funeral. Nobody enjoys that. I know it wasn't fun for her, and yeah, I'm just happy that I was in a position to where I could help out and make sure that she got home with her sisters. And I hope that they're able to take care of whatever they need to take care of there and put a closure to this. And anyways, guys, that's all I got for you folks. If you guys found any of this information beneficial, useful, or even entertaining, please do me a kindness, guys, and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell if you like videos like this one here, so that YouTube algorithm would know that you want to see more videos like this, and they will alert you as soon as I make the next video. If I don't catch you guys before the 4th, which I hope I do, I hope you guys have a wonderful 4th of July. Please be safe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. You guys be well. It's Joey, you're watching VegasDtech. Take it easy.